Okay, and we are back, and before anything, you can see I'm in the camp, and that's because I have just, like, found out that I am actually in Act 2. And I had no idea. I've been in Act 2 pretty much since I entered the Shadowlands. And the thing is, there was nothing to tell me that I was in Act 2. Nothing, like, signified that. There was nothing on screen that's like, oh, you're entering Act 2 and stuff. I'm not expecting, like, oh, a big cutscene or anything, or a big thing across the screen. But I expected at least a little something, like just a little notifier on the screen saying something. And it didn't notify me at all, so I had no idea. So, yeah. If you remember correctly, leading into Act 2... Let me put that away. I said I was going to change my appearance slightly for Act 2. So we need to find the mirror here. Since I said I was going to do this, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, the mirror's over here. This way? Because I want each act to kind of have a separate look. I'm not going to change it like drastically or anything. But you know, just enough. This is the wrong way. Excuse me, Polo. Just enough, like different hairstyle and stuff like that. Just to differentiate it. Where am I currently? Okay. Yes, this is the correct way. Oh, sorry for the little stuttering there. Okay, so mirror, mirror, mirror. So yeah, it's mostly just gonna be hairstyle, stuff like that. Okay, so we're not renaming the character or anything like that. We're not changing identity or voice or face. I'm gonna go one shade lighter, or no, 2 shades lighter. I want to lighten up the skin tone a little bit. I've been noticing it's been a little bit dark, so I want to lighten it up a bit. In fact, we'll go here, sulfur tone 2. I like this. I think it looks a lot better than this. This is where we had it. We had sulfur tone 5, but we're gonna go with 2. So freckles, all of that's staying the same. Like I said, I'm not changing huge stuff like that. Now we have a little bit of scarring, which is actually a lot more apparent now that the skin tone's lighter. It's mostly just on this cheek, so we're at scar 4. Can we, like, increase that any? I mean, we could do that, but I don't want burns or anything. I don't, well, we could do this. This is a little bigger. And it's not quite the same, but it's probably the best we're gonna do. So we're going to keep the eyes the same, for obvious reason. So that's staying the same. We could do tattoos. I think, yeah, right now we have the migration tattoo, which is the little birds on the cheek there. I don't know what else I would do, though, to be fair. I don't want anything, like, big like that. So anything I did do would have to be, like, lighter. Or not lighter, but, you know, lesser. The problem is most of them are very, like, notable. I think I'll stick with migration. My piercings are fine as they are, no issues there. Eye makeup. Now this is something we can definitely change. So we have this makeup, makeup 11, which gives us like these kind of pointed wing kind of thing going on. We could do something much lighter. We could do something a little more fancy. do like this full cloud of makeup, sort of. I think I'm gonna go for something lighter. I think I'm gonna go for that, but increase the intensity and change the color. Let's go with like a green, maybe? Yeah, like maybe that. That'll work. Okay. So lips. A little more intense than before. Maybe a little less glossy. Yeah. Okay, so now hairstyle is the big thing we're gonna change. So as you can see, we normally have the mongoose tail, but we're definitely gonna change this. So we're not gonna go full bald, of course. I'm thinking of a shorter cut for now. For Act 2. Or maybe something, just something different. No, not quite anything like that. Nothing like too short like this either. I could have something like more down like this. That could be good. Yeah, kind of like the lone wolf bun. So we'll think about that, but let's come back to that. Lone wolf bun is what we're thinking of right now. Yeah, I'm thinking something like down like this with bangs would be good. Still leading towards lone wolf bun. Well, hold on. Portrait model? I kind of like this one. Like having... It's like like all the hair I had is now just down and with bangs and all. Like, I could do that. Okay, let's go with portrait model as our new choice. But we'll still continue to look through them all. There's just so many hairstyles. It's like of everything in this game, of all the choices you get, the hairstyles I think has the most options. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with portrait model. I think we're just gonna call it. Oop, there we are. No facial hair. Now, we are gonna change the hair color a little. Not like a huge amount necessarily, but... yeah, I'm thinking maybe something like this. Hold on, let's go through them. Instead of going with, like, the pink and everything like I had before, I'm thinking of doing, like, maybe a blue or a green color. Well, that's white. And then with highlights... Okay, that'll be easier to see the main color. Yeah, maybe like a light blue like that. And as for highlights... Maybe like some purple highlights or something? Blue or red could be good. Let's go with that. I kind of like how that looks. So horn style, we're not changing that. Horns aren't going to change at all. So that is our new look. This is Act 2 Ure. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I said I was gonna do this, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it again for Act 3. I just am gonna need to know definitely for, where am I going? I'm gonna need to better know when Act 3 comes into play. So, I can, be sure to change it. Probably on time. I'll find my way there. Now, I actually want to check something else as well while I'm here. Still don't know what to do with that. I actually want to check something. I'm going to try it with Lae'zel. I want to see, like, real quick. Can you change a companion's look? Because I saw something, I think it was on TikTok, where someone was, like, updating a companion look, but I'm wondering if they might have just, like, had a mod or something. I kind of want to see what happens if I go here as Lae'zel.
That will not work.
Nope. Okay. Just will not do anything. Gotcha. So companion... So it must have been a mod or something that I saw. Like I said, I saw someone, like, changing their look. Changing Lae'zel's look, actually, specifically. I did not mean to press that. Sometimes the triggers here are so sensitive, and, like, when I'm not trying to press it, I accidentally do.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
So out of curiosity here or something as well, I want to see how I look like in a helmet. I think I have one stored away. I probably have a couple stored away, to be fair. Oh, yeah, there's that, too. I want to try to see both. With my new look and all. So that just completely gets rid of my hair. And, yeah, the helmet just ties it back into a ponytail again. Okay. Send those back to camp. Is the circlet of hunting what I was wearing before? I think it is. I think I'll stick with that. I mean... I'll stick with helmets for Lae'zel, like she's good with helmets and stuff. Astarion, I'm kind of sticking with the circlet thing as well.
Making me sweat.
And Karlach, I haven't really done much of anything with, actually. In terms of that. I could probably do a helmet for Karlach. Maybe I should see what that looks like on her. The thing is, it's like there's nothing here that would really, really work for her. Besides just a regular helmet. Let's try it and see what it looks like. If we don't like it, then... Like, it's not bad. It's just... It's kind of weird, especially since it, like, notably changes her hairstyle. Because her hair's not that long. Look how much longer it gets. And you can't say, like, oh, it's done up and everything. It's like, it would not be that long no matter what. Like, the look overall isn't, like, terrible, but it's just, like... No. I think with, I think part of it is the horns as well. I think that just with the horns and everything, it just doesn't look right. I think that's part of it. I think it's the horns. Because, again, with my character, it's kind of the same thing.
Interesting.
And, you know, tiefling. So... yeah, I still really don't know what to do about Halsin's corpse. I still don't entirely know how that happened. Like, the only thing I could find is the entire entering the Shadowlands, but I only found, like, one thing about that, and it's like, so I don't even know how accurate that is.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go into that again. I want to get a screenshot of my character for thumbnails.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
There we go. I just wanted to get... I wanted to get kind of that pose, because that's kind of what I use for the thumbnails already. You'll have already seen the change by this point, but still. Well, I'll probably make the change for this video, since I didn't change the look until this video. So I'll probably keep it for that. Now, outside of that, I think we're pretty much good. I don't think there's really anything else to do at the moment. So let's just leave the camp. So I've been thinking about, like, what to exactly do next, and we were going to head into the mausoleum, but we still have a lot of map that's left uncovered. Like, we have stuff up here and whatnot, maybe a little bit of stuff over here. Maybe not over this way, but there's something over here. Plus, there's a camp over here, I guess. It's like we have stuff we have not yet done. And then there's a lot of stuff over this way, I guess. But there's actually one thing I specifically want to do. And that's at Moonrise Towers. This is something I wasn't going to do, and I'm going to be very careful about doing this. Because, here's the thing. So, you know we're undercover here. We're trying to pretend to be a true soul and everything. And part of that has been that I want to keep undercover. But, there are some prisoners in the dungeon. I don't know if you remember from, I don't know, like an episode or two ago, something like that.
You did. She gives them to you fully formed.
There are some prisoners in the dungeon that I kind of wanted to check on. Again, because I think that they are connected to Barkus. And we said we would help Barkus free his friend. I wanted to avoid this because of, you know, I don't want to get caught. So I'm just not sure how we're going to do this without getting caught. Because there's guards around, walking around. There's the eyeballs.
This could be your chance, sir.
How far does this eyeball go? It looks like it's coming all the way over here. Not to mention that door is now open, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Can I? Yeah, I can just talk to you. Yeah, Wolbrin.
Nimble. Check for gaps, cracks.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only.
Okay, so yeah, see. Oh, hold on. So, definitely gonna do this. So we could do a DC 14 check for deception, saying we have permission. We could do a DC 14 check for persuasion. Just basically saying, oh, what are they gonna do? Talk me to death? It's not that big a deal. Or we could just say apologies. So we have a +3 with persuasion. We don't have anything with deception. So I've done a quick save. So let's try persuasion. We'll add a bonus just to be safe. Oh, and we got it. Okay.
Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
Yeah, I'm just speaking. I'm just talking.